Welcome, beloveds, to the Tao of Women. Mm. This is our first session back since our sacred pause in the winter solstice and through the high holy days of winter. We have been in the dark. We have been in a quiet place. And today, while it is not a Taoist holiday, today is Epiphany. And today there is a star alignment where the sun kisses Venus. And in this quiet time, we are planting seeds, and it may still be very mysterious, your seeds of intention for the year may not be clear, but there is a little bit of light. There is a little bit of energy, a little bit of clarity that is starting to stir. And so I humbly bow to you and I share my light with yours as we embark on the 2026 Gregorian calendar of the new year, knowing that we in the Tao of Women follow the lunar cycles, but we follow the cycles of nature, which is the path of both the sun and the moon. And so today we share our light with one another as we start a new cycle, and knowing we are still in the year of the snake. We're still in a state of shedding. We're still in a threshold. And our new year starts in February 17th. And we'll have a grand old ceremony as we cross the threshold from the snake into the fire horse. But for today, we honor Epiphany. We honor the little lights. We honor our seeds of intention that are starting to be gestating in the fertile, dark womb of Great Mother and in the fertile, dark womb of your life and body. And we honor the still, small voice within that lights your path and guides your way. And of course, this day aligns perfectly with today's passage. So taking another nice deep breath so you can receive today's passage, my beloveds, because this book never ceases to amaze me on the simplicity and on the timing. Passage 48, Rituals. When learning about the sacred, one becomes aware of the profane. Opposition is created. One becomes better than another. When the ordinary becomes sacred, all of life is honored. Daily tasks become rituals. The doing and the not doing are the Tao of women. Let's read that one more time. Rituals. When learning about the sacred, one becomes aware of the profane. Opposition is created, and one becomes better than another. When the ordinary becomes sacred, all of life is honored. Daily tasks become rituals. The doing and the not doing are the Tao of women. So let's do and not do our practice together. I invite you to create a little space. And I'm going to step back so you can see me. And as you find your space, as you find your feet, feel your feet root into the ground, through the floor, into the earth. Feel your feet spread out so you can anchor your presence here. I'm going to let somebody into this room so they can be in ceremony with us. Welcome, beautiful one. We are in just starting our practice, and I am going to perfect. You arrived at just the right moment. We're starting our practice, and so we're finding our feet on the earth, letting our breath arrive into our body, softening and allowing as we enter this simple practice as a ritual. Feel your feet stable, feel your knees soft, your pelvis as if you're sitting on a stool, your spine is long and lifted. Your crown is lifted, your shoulders are rolled back, your hands are open. And the passage today is called ritual. So we'll begin this passage with, and this practice with a movement that in Qigong we call it centering. And in the Priestess Presence Temple and in the Blood Mysteries Temple, we call it the I am here now mudra. So taking one hand and anchoring just below your belly, and the other hand, you turn and you lift. And as you do, it's as if you're calling parts of yourself here to you. And you bring your hand directly over your crown, as if you're lining yourself up like an antenna to the frequency of the here now moment. And you allow your hand to float down the midline of your body as you draw yourself here, drawing your attention, your presence, your energy down into your body, down through your heart, down to your belly, and you anchor. And then you do it again. You gather the fragments of self to come into alignment and let your hand float down. And as you do, you are calling yourself here. And just let your breath be natural and see how it synchronizes. See what your body does as you attune your body into the present moment. Being with your breath, feeling yourself anchored and aligned as you simply arrive. And as your hands float down, it's as if you're creating this string of light down through your body, connecting your mind, your heart, and your body and your belly as one, unifying the whole. Simple, elegant, present. These Tao of Women practices are meant to be simple, doable, something you can bring into your life. We're going to read the passage again in just a moment, which is all about merging the sacred with the mundane, having our daily life become sacred. And all of our practices, all of our actions, our to-do list become ritual. And today is Epiphany. And it is reminding me, and so I'm curious what it's bringing forth for you as you come into alignment with your body, heart, mind, and soul. And the still small voice within, the epiphany of ritual and devotion. What are you aligning with? What ways can your daily life become acts of devotion? And what are you devoted to? And so when you line up with that devotion of this higher calling and also of the daily living. So I invite you to stay in this practice, and I'm going to read the passage to you one more time so you can embed it into your body and into your energy field. So stay in the practice. Rituals. When learning about the sacred, one becomes aware of the profane. Opposition is created. One becomes better than another. When the ordinary becomes sacred, all of life is honored. Daily tasks become rituals. The doing and the not doing are the Tao of women. So I'm going to return and join you. And as I'm returning and I'm gathering myself, I can feel myself doing. And then I pause into the not doing. And then I allow the soften and allowing gravity and the energy to do the work. And then the hold and the pause, the not doing, and then the doing. And this simple act of yin and yang, aligning, becoming centered, is a ritual. Being silent for a few passes to let the form teach you, let the practice teach you, let the ritual embed. Let's do this one more time on each side, even slower, even softer. And I'm going to do this last one, and this time, letting your hand float down and letting it find its way to your heart. One hand cradles your belly, your body, your womb. The other hand aligns into your heart, like your heart now has roots in your body, so your heart can be open. Your mind is clear, anchored, present. Hmm. Feeling this. This is the mudra for the Taoist prayer hands. It's called Taoist prayer. Hmm. Beautiful. One more breath here in this space of anchoring your heart into your womb, into your belly, into your body. As an act of ritual and devotion. And now I'm going to invite you to let your hands float down. We're going to open our hands. When our hands come to the horizon line, bring your feet together. Turn your palms over, reach up. And this is just a nice closing that I offer so you have a consistency. This is a ritual. This is how I close all of our sessions. Hands floating down. And as my hands float down, everything below your hands goes down to the earth, and everything above your hands is clear. Your mind is bright. Your heart is open. Your body is relaxed and centered. And seal it into your belly, seal it into your dantian, into your womb, giving it a little circle to charge your batteries, to give energy to this seed of light, give energy to this ritual so it becomes a part of your life. And so we complete as right hand rises like the sun every day, brilliant and bright, always rise, always shine, no matter who you're with. And left hand covers it like the moon, cyclical, whole and complete, even in your darkest hour. We bring the sun and the moon together, right and left, yin and yang together, and together we bow. We bow to each other. We bow to the practice. We bow to the Tao of women. We bow to the ritual. We bow to our teachers' teachers, and the teacher within. Inhaling, we bring it back. We do not store it in our heart. We store it into our belly as we step back across the threshold, back into our life. And we rub it in, shake it off, loosen up, have a good time, because this is all about ritual and bridging the sacred with the mundane so that all of life is honored and is sacred. And so I bow to you. I say thank you. Happy Epiphany. And of course, my love, I always love to invite you to get a copy of this book. The link's in the description, and to join me next week. And I'll see you in Qigong class. And I appreciate you so much.